Hello friends, I'm Ritesh here from WealthTechSpeaks.in, and in this video I will do an income tax comparison between the new tax system and the old tax system for the financial year 2020-21. Before we get started, I will request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as my WealthTechSpeaks blog. And without further ado, let's get started. Let's look at the existing or the old income tax slabs and rates applicable for the current financial year 2020-21. Income up to 2.5 lakhs is completely exempted from tax, so no need to pay any tax on income up to 2.5 lakhs. For income above 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, 5% tax is to be levied. For income above 5 lakhs up to 10 lakhs, 20% tax is to be levied, and for any income above 10 lakhs, 30% tax is to be levied under the old tax system. However, remember, under the old tax system, under section 87A, tax rebate up to 12,500 is available for individuals with income up to 5 lakhs, which means any individual with taxable income up to 5 lakhs can avail the tax rebate and will not be required to pay any tax on the income. Now let's move to the new tax system and the slab rates applicable under the new tax system. Now, under the new income tax slabs and rates applicable for the current financial year 2020-21, again, for income up to 2.5 lakhs, no taxes to be required to be paid since it is completely exempt from income tax. For income above 2.5 lakhs till 5 lakhs, 5% taxes to be levied. For income above 5 lakhs till 7.5 lakhs, 10% taxes to be levied. For income above 7.5 lakhs till 10 lakhs, 15% taxes to be levied. And for income between 10 lakhs to 12.5 lakhs, 20% taxes to be levied. And for income between 12.5 lakhs to 15 lakhs, 25% taxes to be levied. Any income above 15 lakhs, 30% taxes to be levied. Again, remember, under section 87A, tax rebate up to 12,500 is available for the individuals. And when I talk about individuals and this tax slab, I refer to individuals below the age of 60 years, because remember, the tax slab changes for individuals above the age of 60. So now let's look at the tax breaks which are available under the new tax system as well as the old tax system. Now let's look at the tax breaks which are available under the new and the old tax system. Now, many of you saw the income tax slabs and rates applicable for the current financial year under the new and the old tax system, and we're thinking of opting for the new tax system. Now, this might change after you go through the tax breaks which are available under the new and the old tax system. So let's get started. First, standard deduction of 50,000 is available only under the old tax system and not the new one. Deduction under 80C, which includes investment in EPF, PPF, NSC, equity linked savings schemes, and so on. These investments are only eligible for tax deductions under the old tax system and not the new one. ETD, now the insurance premium paid towards health insurance. For this health insurance premium paid, that qualifies for deductions, but only under the old tax system and not the new one. Deduction under 80TTA, which is on the interest earned in the savings bank account. Again, this is available only under the old tax system. 80TTB is similar to 80TTA, but it is only for senior citizens. Now coming to 80CCD1B, which is contribution to NPS National Pension Scheme. Again, this is eligible for deduction under the old tax system and not under the new one. Again, we come to deduction under section 24, which is interest on the home loan taken. So this maximum limit is 2 lakhs under section 24. Again, this is available under the old tax system and not the new one. Now, for some consolation for the new tax system, for the individuals who are interested in the new tax system, tax rebate, like I have said earlier, also will be available under section 87A of 12,500. So anybody with taxable income up to 5 lakhs can claim this tax rebate. Now let's move ahead and see the computation and the comparison of the new and the old tax system. So now we look at the income tax liability under the old tax system as well as the new tax system. For income up to 5.5 lakhs, there is a distinct advantage which the old tax system enjoys because of the standard deduction. But as we move ahead to 7.5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 12.5 lakhs, 15 lakhs and 20 lakhs, you can see the reduced rate of taxation under the new tax system gains advantage, and you have to considerably pay low tax under the new tax system. So new tax system looks lucrative when you are simply looking at the slabs and the rates which are applicable without applying any tax deductions which are available under the old tax system. Now let's look into income tax liability if tax deductions are availed under the old tax system. Let's look at the income tax liability under the old tax system when tax deductions are claimed. So for this, you can see on the screen that for income up to 7.5 lakhs, the tax liability is 0 when one claims deductions or the notable deductions which are available. So the notable deductions are standard deduction of 50,000, deduction under 80C up to the maximum level of 1,50,000, deduction on health insurance premium paid which I have claimed as 25,000, deduction under 80C CD1B. The maximum deduction available under this is for contribution to National Pension Scheme which stands at 50,000. So for income up to 7.5 lakhs, the tax liability becomes 0. When we compare it to the old tax system without deduction, the amount which needs to be paid is 54,600, and under the new tax system the tax liability is 39,000. However, when we are claiming the deductions under the old tax system, it comes to nil for income up to 7.5 lakhs. Now for income from 10 lakhs, 12.5 lakhs, 15 lakhs and 20 lakhs, similarly when we avail the deductions which are available, the tax liability reduces considerably. So you can compare it yourself and see the tax liability. I have shared it in this video and decide for yourself which one suits you the best. Now we can further reduce our tax liability if we claim deductions on interest paid for home loans which we have availed. So in the next slide we will be discussing that. Now we can reduce our tax liability further in case we have taken a home loan and we are paying the interest on that home loan. So under section 24 we can claim deductions up to 2 lakh rupees on the interest which we have paid towards the home loan. Another additional deduction which was introduced last year is under section 80EEA, which states that any loan which has been availed between 1st of April 2019 till 31st of March 2021, they can enjoy or avail additional tax deductions up to 1.5 lakhs on the interest paid towards the home loan. However, there are certain conditions which are associated with the same, and that has been mentioned on my blog as well. So the link to the blog is in the description. You can check it out for the same. And now coming back to this tax deductions and the tax liability which we were discussing, as you can see, for income of 10 lakhs, the tax liability reduces to 18,200 if additional deduction on the interest paid towards home loan is claimed. As you can see, for 12.5 lakhs, 15 lakhs and 20 lakhs, the amount of tax liability goes down considerably if all these deductions are claimed. So I hope this helps you, and we will move to the next slide where I will conclude this video and this comparison between the new tax system as well as the old tax system. Well, I think the video itself is self-explanatory in this income tax comparison between the new and the old. So I will just make few points or the observations which I feel might be helpful. Based on calculate your tax implications. Every individual should calculate their tax implication under the new as well as the old tax system and choose accordingly. For individuals who have got higher tax deduction claims, for them I believe the old tax system is beneficial because they can reduce their tax liability by claiming those tax deductions. For individuals in the income range between 5 lakhs to say 6.5 or 7 lakhs, they can claim the standard deduction under the old tax system as well as claim other deductions so that their taxable income comes to 5 lakhs or less than 5 lakhs, and then they can claim the rebate under 87A so that their tax liability becomes nil. Now coming to individuals who do not have any notable tax deductions or do not want to avail any tax deductions, for them the new tax system is enough and they can go ahead and opt for the new tax system. So this was my opinion regarding the comparison between the new and the old tax system. I hope this video was helpful. I will request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as my Wealtech Speaks blog. The link to the blog is in the description, and do share it among your network. I believe it will help many of you who are looking for this type of videos. I will be sharing more videos like this in the future as well. And that's it from my end. I will see you very soon. Thank you. Thanks for watching and stay safe.